Thank you for joining me on how to master detachment. Now, for those who are watching this video right now, you are somehow feeling mentally, physically, or emotionally attached to someone, something, or an outcome that has not happened yet. So I would like to talk about on how to detach from people and the outcomes that we create in our heads. So if we are detaching from people, which is the hardest things to happen to us, especially if we have been in a long-term friendship, a long-term partnership, if we have been connected to long-term family members and we are no longer associated with these people, but it's so fresh that you still feel physically, mentally, and emotionally attached. First thing I want you to do is ask yourself, why am I attached? What is making me attached to this person? Now, this should be a reflection of yourself. Why am I attached? Not because they're great, not because they did something fun, not because they gave you things that no one ever has, or done things for you that no one ever has. So first of all, you have to identify yourself. Why am I attached? Maybe it's this vision you created in your head of you and that person, or this person has been in my life for a long time and they are no longer in my life and I don't know how to cope with it. And that's what we're gonna talk about next, is coping. And think about, why am I attached? Most people are attached because they create a scenario of a future that never happened. And another reason people may be attached is because they have known a person for a long time and cannot comprehend that this person walked out of their lives. And asking yourself, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? What could I have done for this person to like me more? You're asking and doubting yourself. And that's where you have to detach, because this negative self-talk that circles around you is why you need to detach. Because again, the door between you and this person, or this environment, or this outcome is not happening. And you're right here, and they're right here. So you need to detach mentally, emotionally, and physically. Now, to do that, because it is very hard, because we always feel like someone is a part of us or a part of our lives, depending on how intimate we were with this person, and it's a sign of rejection for us or whoever's going through the detachment part, who needs detachment. So when you detach, you have to, number one, is process your feelings. Allow yourself to be sad. Allow yourself to be in pain, because detachment is not easy. Think about, an animal that you have and they died and you were so attached because you had this animal for a long time growing up. And what do? You grieve, okay? So give yourself time. Time is the key word. Give yourself time to grieve. And this is the most important step, the first most important step on learning to detach, because you have to process your feelings and emotions. It's great if you have a support system, but I suggest, because you are self-doubting yourself with the detachment happening to you, I suggest you go through these feelings by yourself. This will not only make you stronger mentally, but it will make you stronger emotionally. And I promise you, all you need is time to grieve. Okay, once that's out, it might take a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, depending on how long you were in a relationship with this person. Now, once you have grieved, okay, and you feel like you came out of this depression stage and you know that you can breathe, second step I would highly encourage you is to get a little nice self-care. What I would suggest is get a new wardrobe, get a new hairstyle. Once we get something different about ourselves, we feel like a whole different person. Okay, so do something that will make you feel good, because you were suffering in this detachment. So the only way to de-suffer is to make yourself feel good, because obviously the other person or the outcome made you feel horrible. So now you do something that makes you feel good, and self-care is the best thing. So again, you can give yourself a makeover, which will refresh you into becoming the new, better version of yourself. Okay, get a makeover. Go to the gym to let out your physical, your mental, and emotional pain, anger, whatever you need. Physical activity is always beneficial. Also, taking a walk through nature. I would also recommend for detachment is to understand why it did not work, okay? You as an individual only know why things did not work. Was it one, because you didn't have strong boundaries? Was it two, because a person wanted one thing and you wanted another, and you compromised to their wants most of the time, and you put yourself on a back burner? These are discoveries you have to make about yourself, why things did not work out. Ask yourself, is this what I wanted from this person or this outcome? Was I truly being my authentic self? Was I really feeling and having my needs and wants met? Ask yourself these questions. Is this what I really wanted in a relationship? And let's say you were mentally abused. Do you really want that? Let's say you were emotionally abused. Do you really want that? Let's say you were manipulated. Do you really want that in this relationship? Let's say you created a future that was non-existent. Do you really want that? Yes, the future. But with this person, ask yourself what you want and what you need. And now connect it to this person or this thing or environment that no longer meets your wants and needs. So again, you have to detach and process that, grieve that. So once you start doing the inner work, you can now become the best version of yourself. Okay? And that is the most rewarding thing you can give yourself, because things take time. And I have created a step-by-step book that will help you overcome any challenges in your life that you're going through. I have many videos attached with a QR code that you can scan in this book to help you lead to videos like these. This book is called You Can Have It All: 30 Steps to Becoming the Best Version of Yourself and Living Your Dream Life. Because the only thing that you deserve is the best for you. I'll see you on my next videos. Thank you so much for listening.